Located on the corners of Schoeman and Wessel Streets in the city of Tshwane, this is the Pretoria Art Museum. Thank you for staying with Morning Live and welcome to the Art Bulletin. Jewelry design and manufacture students of the Durban University of Technology are currently showcasing their creations influenced by the theme Hidden Gem. The young designers had to draw inspiration from the Palmeet Nature Reserve located in Westville.
The Palmeet Nature Reserve in Westville, the flora and fauna thereof is often, people in Durban may not be aware of it, so that is a hidden gem in that sense, together with the items of jewelry which contain gems, semi-precious stones, emeralds, rubies, and so on.
Visual artist Nicola Taylor will open her new exhibition titled Root and Rise this Friday. The exhibition will go on until the 29th of June and 10% of all proceeds will go to tree planting initiative Green Pop.
The exhibition is about human nature and the relationship between the two and how they coexist, and whether it's about how we see ourselves as people. Are we isolated beings with our own identities, or are we part of a bigger whole and part of nature on the whole? I hope for each individual to decide, but the work is supposed to inspire and create a connection with nature, because I feel like we feel most at home and create the best work, whatever we're doing, whatever our job is, when we are aligned with nature.
Works by students from Film School AFDA are continuing to scoop international awards. The Wanderer, which is a film by Joburg-based honors students, recently scooped a Best Thriller award. This was at the National Film Festival for Talented Youth in Seattle, Washington.
A rural township, and what basically happens is our protagonist is Maria. She's a young female cop, a policewoman, and she gets called to investigate a murder in this village where the killer is supposedly sort of non-human or supernatural. Yeah. And the whole idea is basically she's more westernized, whereas at this village everyone's more traditional, they have their African beliefs still intact and they believe in the supernatural world. The fact that we can tell local stories in a sort of universal way, in a conventional way, and have people all over the world appreciate it and understand what we're trying to do. I think that's the important thing for me, just to know that there is a future in this line of work, and for us as young filmmakers to allow everyone else to see our work.
Design and illustration enthusiasts will gather at the Open Window campus in Centurion next Saturday to exchange ideas, look at new trends in their field and show off their skills. The Creative Arts Expo will also feature talks by 3 industry experts.
The Creative Arts Expo is a workshop we decided to have for free at the Open Windows School of Visual Communication to introduce different people who are interested in design and the design as a career, as mainly a profession as well, and the hobbyists are more than welcome as well. With the Creative Arts Expo, we invite people in industry. We have a program that starts from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and through this we'll be having different presentations as mentioned, and we'll also have entertainment in there as well. We'll have a practical workshop there. I'm not going to give you all of it because I want people to come through for the surprise.
Screenwriters are meeting for a workshop with the aim of turning fantastic ideas into big screen spectacles. The 2-day-long Write Journey weekend workshop explores the art of visual narrative and the fundamentals of successful storytelling.
It's a case of allowing writers to not only be able to write their screenplays and tell their stories, but also take ownership of their writing, and then to help them through the writing studio to get their stories to the international market. The most important thing is for you to be able to express your identity and your culture, and specifically we have such a lot of stories to tell in South Africa, and I feel it's important for the world to become aware of South African stories.
The National Children's Theatre is bringing the award-winning family musical Honk Jr. to the stage. The play, which is based on The Ugly Duckling, opens on Monday and ends on the 21st of July.
I want people to associate with the character, because a lot of kids are bullied at school these days, and it's important for them to see that everything will be okay in the end. Just be strong and stay true to yourself. So if people leave the theatre feeling good about themselves, I think it's one of the main objectives for me, and I want everyone to be proud and feel that they're unique and there's nothing wrong with being different.
Are you a visual artist with a career profile between 7 and 10 years? Then listen up. The deadline for the Silk Foundation Visual Artist Residency in Germany has been extended to the 7th of June.
They need to submit to us their South African ID or residency permit, their curriculum vitae, a very short bio, and then a short piece on their art practice. In other words, what is their work about, and approximately 5 to 6 images of their work. And then that all needs to be submitted online. All the information is available on the concept document and on our website and the Zilt Foundation website. And I just want to stress, it is not an art competition. In other words, it's not a competition between one work and another. We are looking at artists who have had, say, a minimum of about 2 solo exhibitions, who've been involved as professional artists for approximately 5 to 6 years, been involved with the industry, been on some significant shows, and we're really looking at who the artist is, what their practice is, that would fall into the context of contemporary cutting-edge South African artists.
Award-winning author Chris Bradford, who is known for his Young Samurai book series, will kick off his South African tour on Monday. The tour will begin with a talk by the UK-based author in Bryanston. The UK-born and based Chris Bradford will arrive tomorrow for his South African tour, which ends on Wednesday, the 8th of June. Armed with various skills that include threat assessment and unarmed combat, Bradford is a full-time author. He was a professional musician, a songwriter and music teacher. His best-selling books are published in over 20 languages and have garnered more than 18 Children's Book Award nominations, including the shortlist for the Red House Book Award in 2009 and winner of the Northern Ireland Book Award in 2011. Monday's author talk takes place at 5 o'clock at Novel Books in Bryanston and is hosted by Penguin Books. From the Pretoria Art Museum out in the city of Tshwane, that's how we come to the end of today's Art Bulletin. Do remember to keep us posted on all the news making headlines in your arts and culture circles. We are at morninglive@sabc.co.za by email. We also have a Facebook page that you can check out. The address is The Art Bulletin, and in brackets, Morning Live. Our Twitter handle is @The Art Bulletin. Until next weekend, it's a goodbye from us.